start. There we go. I don't know what's going on, but this is Teamsday. We're about to do the team naming with a Warriors Anonymous twist. We've got Jerry Cronin, Moneta Sauce, and Daniel Wharekura on deck to do this one. It's a big game. Round 22 up against the Parramatta Eels. And another must-win for the Warriors. So, boys, let's have a look at the teams. Right, here we go. First of all, the Parramatta Eels.
Eels.
Get a bit Michael Ennis on it. Now for our Warriors team, of course, Chance is back.
He's back.
We'll talk about that.
But he's back.
No doubt. On the wings, on the right side is Dylan Waitani Lesniak. I notice the blocker now just phones it in and he just goes, Lesniak. It just blends the names together. Cracks me up. On to the centre spot. Played pretty good last week. Had some real nice touches. Big young fella. That's Ali Leatawa. Ali 2.0.
Yeah.
On the other centre spot on the left-hand side is Moala Graham Dalfa. He had a couple of nice touches as well. So cool to see these young fellas getting in. Impressing a lot of people. So also impressive was Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, but he's in a different spot this week. Again. He'll be at least starting on the wing again. We'll see how that goes. Again. Into the halves. That's where it gets even more interesting as well. Chanel Harris-Tavita stays in there. I'm assuming he'll keep kicking duties as he welcomes back. Well, he welcomes in the new guy.
He's back, baby.
Sean Johnson. Yeah, I hope I pronounced that correctly. We'll see how it goes.
Sean.
Yes.
I thought you said Sean Astin.
Sean Astin.
Yeah, on the roids. Into the forwards, Adam Fenor-Blake. Alongside Magneto, Wayne Egan. The Prestige. Did a few nice things. We'll need his influence. As will we of the newly minted Toa Samoa representative. He's already represented New South Wales. Now he's in the Toa Samoa squad. Apparently, that's Michaele Panetti. Into the second row is Akuna Marata. And no worries, hopefully, for the edge. On the other side of the edge is Kate Kirtwell. showing a bit of spring lately, isn't he, old Kate?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, far out.
Suppose he's time to run throughout the season. Into the 13 jersey once again. Been playing pretty well. The old the gloats. Flexed them, man. Flexed him. Onto the bench is our Manawave, our boy, good friend, Freddie Lussick. Hope he gets to do another one of those. And that'd be awesome. Against the Parramatta side. Number 15 is... Oh, we haven't got Isaac here. Oh well. Hey, must be Tomale. There you go. Doesn't have the same verb without Ice doing it, but it's all good. Next to him is Jazz Tivanga. Jazz is just doing what Jazz does and getting picked on by the referees. Hopefully not this week.
Picked on hard, eh?
Yeah. Penalised on suspicion. Leka Halasima. I think he only got like 9 minutes last week, so hopefully he gets a bit more and actually gets the ball. That'd be nice. See what he can do. The 18th man is another young fella coming through, Dimitri Sefakula, one of the favourites of the Warrior Holic. And the coach is, of course, the main man, Webby, Andrew Webster. There you go. Tough season for Webby.
I love that, and I love the fact that the Brandon Smith, the cheese, has become guy waiting for a mate. In the car.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for a mate. The best, man.
He's a dead ringer.
And he hates it. Oh, and all those Roosters teammates hit him up. Just waiting for a mate. That's the best, man.
Oh, man. Oh, yo. On to some serious matters. Daniel, you're happy? I'm not so much. I'll explain why I'm not happy. And that is because Timari Martin is obviously not in the starting lineup. He's been usurped out of the 7 jersey. And the reason I'm unhappy about that is that if he was there, we could have had 6 out of our 7 backs with triple barrel names. Sean Johnson has come in and rained on that little parade. But, bro, what are you expecting from Sean John?
Xianjian. Oh man, this is a little window. This is pivotal. This could be season defining. This could be the miracle we need to get us through to a week at a time, but get us through to the 8. That's key. But it's also, if this does go well, this could be a chance for him to go around next year as well. So yeah, it's a pretty big period, and I'm hoping he can come back and just show all those mofos what Shawnee's about. Get us humming.
Yeah, I think if you listen close enough, you can hear the villagers sharpening their pitchforks right now. Monita.
Oh yeah.
What do we need to see from our halves, bro? What do we need to see from Sean and from Chanel as well?
Probably, I don't know, because I'll be honest, I didn't see the game on Friday. I was at the movies. But from what I heard, that the halves looked a bit clunky on Friday, if I stand corrected. And hence why TMM is probably on the reserves as a result. So I guess if we see, I think we were talking before the podcast, that if we've got a fit Sean Johnson, that's a good thing. He's got wooden niggles out. He'll probably be attacking the line a bit more, or keeping the line and guessing a bit more, so he's not as afraid to kind of run up and so forth. So hopefully they'll do a bit more of that instead of the usual block plays and so forth. So I'm looking forward to seeing if they kind of attack the line a bit more, the halves in general.
Yes, yeah, he has to be fit. Is the key.
Has to be fit.
We've seen
that's what we saw last year. He was doing a lot more, keeping the line guessing.
Yeah,
and that was a fit Sean Johnson. And I'm not talking about the image. I'm talking about the body. Anyways, that's a set of wrong.
No, it sounds so right.
Something that maybe doesn't sound quite so right to a lot of people is the fact that Roger has been again bumped back out to the wing after last week's standout performance at fullback. But what are your thoughts on Chansey, one of the Warriors' faves, coming back into the number 1 spot?
Yeah, it's tough, man. And like I did say, perhaps they go with Roger in the fullback position and find another home for Chance. But Chance is a quality fullback, especially a quality defensive fullback as well. And he's got a high work rate. He's like a Dylan Edwards, right? So and actually in the modern game, and I think Webby alluded to that, is the defensive part, counting the numbers, knowing where to be. Roger saved some fantastic opportunities, but I think maybe also is Roger's speed and agility got him out of trouble. Perhaps he might have been slightly out of position in those situations, but you can't criticise that. Roger's had a fantastic run, but I think the wing is the happy medium, really, because I think all Warriors fans don't want him necessarily parked in that centre role. Doesn't seem to able to find a way to get him into the game, and then at least in the wing, you're going to get some ball as well. We just love those carries. I think his nickname's Dodge, right? So you love those carries, especially late in the halves. So it's one of those situations where you just got really good players. You just got to find the way to put them out there, and Roger's versatility is meant that he can shift to the wing.
I think he'll have good opportunity at the wing because he'll be catching the ball in open space. I mean, he'll have early opportunity rather than being in the centres where he's usually set on set plays. But being on the wing, he'll have to go back a bit early on the late tackles on the other opposition, and he'll be able to get the ball, a bit more ball in open play. Probably not as much as a fullback, but on the wing he'll get more amount of open play ball rather than being in the centres, I think. So, like you said, that happy medium, I think, is met here.
And we also saw Ali Leatawa be able to, free up a bit of space on occasion for Ed Cossey. So, man, if he does that for Roger, then, man, that could be anything. Could be very exciting. Moneta, this is a Parramatta team that is, has had a pretty tough season, shall we say. They haven't been going well. But, I mean, there's a lot of quality across this team. We've got a forward pack with Campbell Gillard. You also got Sean Lane, Bryce Cartwright, Ryan Madison, those sorts of guys. So that's a pretty decent sort of pack. Plus you got King Gutho in the back line and Dylan Brown. I mean, there's some quality across the park. Where do you think that we are going to really try and take it to them?
So first, like when you mentioned the players in the Eels, you would actually expect them to be higher than they are at the moment. So yeah, because I've got some really high quality players. So just addressing that, but I think they still have to be a bit wary because I think the Eels still have something to prove, especially with the amount of losses they've racked up. So yeah, I'd be wary of the Eels, and they've got a lot of attacking, flair. So the defense is a key part for the Warriors, and I think Webster. I still can't get the image out of the of the prison tat Webster, but we'll be like demanding that they play tight in defense and so forth, and that will speak for itself. Strangling them in terms of their attack and keeping them at bay. So and then giving them space to be able to breathe on the attack. Yeah, giving it simple really.
Yeah, that's right. And I feel like our defense is it's taken an extra emphasis in recent weeks, which is helping with our results. Actually thinking about the Bulldogs Broncos game on the weekend, I was thinking, man, it kind of makes our defensive effort against them. I mean, they didn't throw anywhere near as much at us, but the fact that we did what we did to them, nearly overthrew them, may actually say quite a lot for the.
And we actually got a penalty. I heard that game when Team got struck late. Was that the one?
Oh, that one. Yes. Yeah.
We didn't get that for Bulldogs, though, didn't we?
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah. As they say, as Graham Annesley would say, that's a miss. Daniel, bro, who's your key man for this one? Take on Parramatta.
Well, it's the main man, right? Shawnee. He's back. We talk about how we beat them because they have a lot of threats, but a team like the Tigers last week, like teams that are traditionally down the bottom at this late stage of the season, they don't stay in the grind, and you just got to get them in the grind and in the arm wrestle. If they're 20 minutes to go and it's still close and we haven't juiced them, that's when they get a little bit of spirit. And we know that they've got the offloading ability to rival, but for us, yes, Sean Johnson, his control, his kicking game, we can get back to what we're doing or have been doing previously under Sean's guidance as well. But yeah, I also think it's a big game for like a Barnett and a Dylan Walker. I think they'll be vulnerable in and around the edges as well. So we really need to see Wade and Dills Walker, their ball play ability to really unpick this team as well. I'm looking for big game from the spine.
Big game for the team trying to stay in the race. We're still alive. Just
stay alive.
We've also broken the record with the selling out an entire season in the NRL, which has never been done before. So Moneta, bro, what are you expecting to see in front of this heaving crowd on Friday night?
I think, like Daniel said, I think this is going to be a defining moment for Sean Johnson, and I predict, or channeling the Sostradamus, that Sean Johnson will have something to prove and play a stellar of a game, especially in front of a home crowd, and a great time to come back, in front of a home crowd and like supporting fans. That only can boost your confidence. So I reckon that will go a long way.
Yeah, nice, bro. Buddha, score prediction from you, my man?
I reckon we're going to get up 36-12.
Ooh.
Statement win.
That'll play.
Like
that will play. I'd be highly keen for that. So that's what, Friday night, 8 p.m, Go Media Stadium. Warriors versus Eels. Big game. Everyone get excited. It's only Tuesday, but damn.
So excited.
Friday will come around, soon enough. But thanks very much for joining us on this episode of Teamsday, fellas. We'll look forward to the big game and wrapping it all up in the next podcast episode. This has been Teamsday, Warriors Anonymous. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Up the wires. Go the Warriors.